Hello everyone, good morning, or whatever time you get to this video. Welcome. This one's for Wednesday, August 6th, 2025 on the dumpster fire. And I'm using, as usual, the Radiant Rider-Waite. So, the truth only. Thank you very much to my guides. Thank you so much for the truth when it comes to his health. How is Tweaker Taco's health today? There. Ruh-roh. Okay. Oh, hold on. It's kitty time. I got a new chopstick. It's rainbow. Okay. Well, here. Let's don't tease him. Okay, there's my fun. So, and I'll bring some out later. But anyway, with the Four of Swords being the forces in motion for the entire day, the forces going on inside his body, boy, he needs rest. We know he's not going to meditate. He's not going to lay down and pray. It's more about with him. He's really stressed out, and he's overwhelmed mentally, and that's it. He's just overwhelmed. Now, his biggest challenge, we have the Five of Wands reversed. When it comes to health, is his heart problems and chronic fatigue. Put these together, wow. He may be avoiding conflict today with this Five of Wands reversed. Okay. Whoa. 2 cards for first thing in the morning. So with the Chariot. So it's ruled by Cancer. So we're talking, all the fluids in his body. We're headed into the full moon. We're only 3 days, a couple days of the full moon, and you guys know how it is. I think anybody that's human, unless you're completely unconscious of the body, what happens is that as the tides of the ocean rise, so the moon controls the tides of the ocean, because we are all made of ocean and stardust. When the tides rise, our body waters, the water levels in our bodies rise. And so we can have, and this is him. Well, first of all, this is his genetics, because Cancer rules the family. So, but stomach problems is what I'm getting here. The best way for a human being to use this card is to try to keep your will in check, and surrender your will. Use your higher self to surrender your will to your higher self, to be in service, and to have balance between the dark and the light, the feminine and the masculine. That's what the little symbol there is all about. And that brings in the freedom. He doesn't get things like that because he's not balanced. So I have to read this card as being just really trying to control things first thing in the morning. But you know what? This is a card for an ambulance. This is a card for any vehicle. I mean, these are wheels. When I get this card in personal readings reversed, I'm always telling people, watch out for a speed trap, because it's usually a cop. But this could very well be an ambulance. Now, usually when I have, so if I'm looking for, the dirt nap cards, it's the death card and the four of swords, or the eight of swords might be paralysis, or the 10 of swords for sure. I'm kind of wondering what's going on here. There's something going on. Yeah. I get the feeling that it's probably, if it's not a trip to the hospital, it's somebody of the rescue nature coming to him, because there's something going on here with our death card. This is a transition. This is an ending that can bring in the experience of physical change and lead to a new beginning in another realm. But life is different. Life after this card, life is transformed. Life as it was known before is transformed. That's the scorpionic process. So if he makes it through the morning, then midday, or whatever, if this is morning, then we'll just say midday here. We have the Nine of Cups reversed and the Two of Swords reversed. Nine of Cups reversed is absolutely about liver problems and high blood pressure, and it's absolutely about drugs and alcohol, besides gluttony. But we know he's been on some meds or something, for his weight. Or it's just the stress, all the stress. But he has lost weight. The Two of Swords is absolutely about drugs. Now we've gotten a pattern. We've been getting the my guides have been bringing through the Temperance reverse card for over the last week, I think, or week and a half or so, not even a whole week and a half, at least 7 times. Temperance reversed. That's a grave illness. And one of the other meanings with the Temperance reversed is drug interactions, imbalances, and overdoses. Blood transfusions as well. So, whoa. The devil will have his due. So, with the devil, it's upright, so it's just addiction, it's bondage, it's, he's been so cruel and he's been into so much materialism all his life, that this is, one of his cohorts that lives with him, basically. And with the Queen of Pentacles reversed, it's on the body level, this is digestion and nervous system, but I'm feeling like it has to do with a woman who helps him. Now, of course, for our Queen of Pentacles, the ones that fall under are Caroline Levitt, his press secretary. She's a Virgo, and also Susie Wiles is a Taurus, but I don't think Susie Wiles really can stand him. So I think this is Caroline Levitt in the evening. And I don't know, like maybe do they do more drugs together or something? Or let's keep going. Three of Wands reversed, and then the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So, yeah, sorry, kitties, I forgot to pick this up. You guys would think I have a cat, but I don't. I've had my my granddaughter visit with her cat a lot. And funny, she has the same name. Her name's Lizzie. same name as Lori's cat. Or no, Lori's is Zinni. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, back to the Three of Wands. So Sun in Aries rules ahead. Reversed, this is a stroke, possibly. It's, again, where's my hair? Now, for women, this would be a hair card, but this correlates to, he could be, oh my God, you guys, I'm getting this sense of, oh crap, I can't move. Oh crap, because drugs and all of that. And then, oh, how does my hair look? Pride comes before the fall. So, but anyway, Three of Wands reverse is problems with the head, the neck, hair loss, inflammation, high blood pressure, and like I said, strokes. Possibly not being able to see. And then I don't know who this efficient person that comes to help him would be, but he does have the Knight and the Queen of Pentacles. This one I wouldn't trust, but maybe it's all about his hair. This guy here is trustworthy. But this could be literally, an ambulance, and this could be a black SUV that's hiding him. But he has in the West Wing, he has a hospital. I mean, he has a little medical center in the it's called the White House. Oh gosh, I have to look it up. I forget. But it's like White House. I think it might be WHMC, like White House Medical Center. Oh boy. Well, whatever it is, no, okay. So it could be a couple things. So these two cards are the foundation of the day, like for the whole day, or not like actually for the whole day. With the Page of Swords reversed, this could be a whistleblower. This could also be him falling because ankles, trouble with his ankles. It's reminding me of a joke. Stephen Colbert came through with something about he was trying to rise. I don't know, rising. His ankles were like rising yeast, like yeast rising. Something about making bread and yeast rising, ankles swelling up like the. Okay, never mind. So, but anyway, back to Page of Swords. When it comes to reversed, this would be somebody. Well, it can be his Secret Service protection. It really can, but it can also be, upright or reverse. It can be a whistleblower or a leaker. When it's reversed, though, it's more in the territory of people lying about the past with the Six of Cups here. But also, of course, because it's I know it's the Sun in Gemini, but the connotation with the lower legs comes through with the Page of Swords. It's just one of those cards that relates to legs. So circulatory system, legs. When it's reversed, it's related to falls and accidents. Now, on another level, if this is his Secret Service protection, they're not acting well. This can be a card of all talk and no action, like, oh, what do we do, man? Oh, okay. It's also a card of hypocrites. And with, the combo with this Six of Cups here, this could be something to do with his family support, where they're not really supporting him. You can imagine, because everyone knows, anybody that's ever been around a narcissist or had any relationship with a narcissist, or even people who are semi-narcissistic, well, he's a malignant narcissist. And you know that once they feel safe around you, they abuse you. They'll say anything. So you can imagine the way he's treated his own children. You can imagine. what comes out of his mouth, especially now that he's so demented. So this, I feel like there's something with his children, and they're not giving him the gift of support. It could also be that he's down and there's a reunion with all the children around his, well, they're grown adults, but his spawn around him. It could very well be that. But wow, what a day. What a day to have the Death card and the Four of Swords all in one day. And these cards up here all about drugs and the devil. Drugs with the devil. And remember, the devil will have his due. Okay, well, that's all I have. I hope you guys have a really good day. As always, please take good care. Drink lots of water. It's summertime. Lots of water, and rest and play and have fun and creative projects. And I hope that you have work that you love. If you don't, work towards that, because that will really help us get through this time. And love each other up. Okay, bye.